And this is I'm going to show you out. I'm not really going to enjoy this next house, so. But. Next up is holding a cat. Not a full wolf, but. I just want to choose just as I want to. And here's another one. Not much substance to it. And here's a guy holding a scythe. And imagine it to be like passed down through like generations and stuff. Here's the first of the sins, which is gluttony. I used to start off wrath, but I decided to do gluttony because I'm more inspiration. Like the brain while of gluttony is orange, so I do autumn types. Next is pride or vanity. Her colour's purple, so I do purple, greys and blues. And here's a reflection of her former self. And here's wrath, also known as anger, respect, fear it. And his colour is red, so I gave him like red and black, essentially. Let's get this. Let's go. That one called Red, I gave her like browns, golds, and yellow, white, black. Ugh. The main colour's yellow, but I think gold would suit Red better since, you know, it's sort of money and stuff. And Envy's main colour, of course, is green. Green is Envy. And he's all snake. Loves him. So yeah, he's probably envious about what people have on social media and stuff. And in life too. We're kind of sad for him, but yeah. I better say I felt sad for him too. And next one is Sloth. Her colour's light blue, so I gave her like blue, dark blue, grey. Yeah. Her pajamas and a little owl. Yeah. She didn't bother get up. And there's I think the last one's last. So, and it's him a little cat. So his main colour's blue, so I gave him like blues, greys and black. Yeah. And gold too. In his eyes. I think I like the sign. I think I'm drawing them some other time. He's a spider boy for what the camera I'm supposed to do, but I never got through that. And he's like a half giant because I want to draw one. Up next is this guy. And he's like meditating at the moon. So probably a moon god. And it's supposed to be my first D&D character, Ezra, who's a half-elf, but I decided to do another character, which I'm going to show you later. There's just a random person right there, and all the hands are probably touching him. I guess he's trying to ignore it. And this one right here is my first D&D character, named Ezreal. He's a changing rogue. From a noble background, adopted by nobles, elven nobles anyway. And he's supposed to be a design of groggy and accent black art, or Kenny's version of Date Black, but the person who originally came up with it didn't end using it, so yeah. And here's like a redesign of a character I did a while ago. Maybe years ago, I don't know. And here's just a random guy. And it's quality. Kind of cool, I guess. Maybe I could make him attractive or something. And it's supposed to be the two villains, so one of them has this thing. And it's like drooling, and he's like eating a heart or an apple, maybe pomegranate. Yeah. And the second villain, probably a little more military based. I'm doing quote because I probably would put some more emphasis to it theme. And here's my character, one of my characters, and his favourite things, and I like listening to music, sleeping in, but cats, wolves, snakes, walking in the spiders, walking alone. He doesn't like people, being around people as much. I don't know why. Maybe I could do a story based on that. And he's like a snake, and this little hamster. Yeah. Kind of a little confused there. Hopefully, doesn't even, but you know what happens with rodents with snakes. Yeah. And he is like a character named Luca Van Helsing. Yeah. And here's my second D&D character named Zephyr. And here's a tattoo on his back. And he's a droid archer. A spider archer. And here's the ringmaster for Regsto story I might write someday, and her name is Emily O'Hare. Oh dear. So she ran a circus for 10 years, making her 28. And this is my version, at least supposed to be my version of what would else look like as a guy, if it makes any sense. And his name is supposed to be Alexander Little, and the first concept is modern. And you imagine him being like around nearly 170, because he's a vampire, so yeah, he's a vampire. This guy's probably a little military based. Not typical military stuff, but like World 2. Head and stuff. Looking at his shotgun tank. And this is supposed to be a black hole coon.
Are you working on the story?
No, I'm actually doing a video. Hey. So, here's another one. So here's like pearl, like diamond, and the rose quartz. Yes. Okay, so please don't spoil it. Sorry, I'm just going to my little brother here.
If you're watching Komi-san, I'm called Dragon XX. Subscribe to my channel, by the way.
Once they find it, and they probably swapped around with other diamonds.
But these are really cool drawings.
Yeah.
I love them.
Okay, so here's like white diamond, white pearl, and snow quartz. And they're all pretty much the same, except for these two. It's trying to look gothic, but it's really impossible for him. So there's one called blue diamond, and he has a blue pearl and a blue quartz. It's more serious, and it's more like Asian contra and stuff. So pink diamond probably stress inspired by Chinese traditional clothing, not in Chi Pao, but something else. And here's her in Hamburg, pink pearl in Hamburg, and here's a Tibetan black quartz, which is loosely inspired by Tibetan monks, but here's here, so maybe I can make him bold or have a shaven head in future. Oh, and here's a little comic right there. This guy saying, "Were you born on a highway?" Because it's where most accidents happen. Yeah, it's kind of based off like a meme or something. And there's like a drawing based off a slushy I took a photo of. It basically his necklace and his eyes and his hair is more inspired than it. The rest is dark colours. Another one, which is Azrael Grey, who's an incubus. Who's around 170, pierced around his like teens. So yeah. Yeah, probably most devious person of all. And he is Atlas 980 to Azrael, at least. And he's afraid of heights. He doesn't want to tell young dangers because they think he's SSC or something. Which he's not. SSC will count. And here's another guy. Supposed to be a embodiment of fear in someone. Anyone maybe? I don't know.
Looks like someone I know.
Who?
Jeff the Killer.
Okay. And here's Charlie, who's a Cambion. So yeah, she looks around 12, 14, but she's much older than she looks. And she's a crush on Azrael. Which, I bet he rejects her because she's younger than him, obviously. And here's who's like an OC or something based on My Hero Academia, and his quirk is bloody wings, blood manipulation. And his, I think it's in Heroes, he can control fire. Yeah, he's red here. They both have similar colour palettes. They're supposed to be like custom content, but I never go around doing it. Switches. And he's an Naga, and this little guy's not having it, and he's trying to steal the necklace. And here's my first version of Ares, my third D&D character, which I play sometimes. And here's like a giant bard. It's in the hill. He's sad. And there's like the second and final design of Ares. Pretty proud of this one. And here's my other OC. Maybe for Monster Prom. I never played the game, but I mean Phoenix Hayward, who's kind of a flirt in a game. Oh, shit. Okay, kind of flirt in the gamer. Okay. this guy.